The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the program host and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by TCN TV Network Incorporated. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. The TCN TV Network claims no rights to the said content. TCN TV Network cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. TCN TV Network is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this program.
What's going to be happening in the next couple of days now? I don't know how involved I'll be getting in with them, but how did that come to be?
Yeah. So.
See that? See? But no, really though.
Left. That to me is confounding and confusing in that.
Shows that we now have on our roster is growing, and we have a lot of new shows here. I'm only going to offer solutions on the show. I'm not going to do what everyone else is doing right now and talking about how many people got shot, when it happened, how it happened. We know it's happening. Okay, we're past that now. We don't need to keep pushing that narrative.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. Welcome to In the Now with Chris and Sim. Proudly sponsored by. Wow. Welcome to In the Now. Hello.
Okay, so let me tell you something first.
What did I do wrong?
Okay. First problem is the co-host has to realize that he has to do stuff, like read the script.
I honestly thought my sole purpose was to come here and add spice. But now they're asking me to actually chop onions in the kitchen. Can you believe this?
I can't.
A whole me! It's okay. Continue.
Then they decide they want to have a conversation about changing my logo and things. Well, I knew that was going to happen. But they want to talk about fluorescent green.
Honestly,
pink.
the red and the blue are very, like, it's so corporate.
I know.
But we're not like that. We're not. Like.
So guys, welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
In the Now.
Grand rising. Wait, hold on. You see how people don't say, like, good morning?
I say
like,
great rising.
Morning. So what's the, like, afternoon?
Good afternoon. It's after 12. This
But, like,
girl.
you don't say nothing night, like, you know, like, kind of, you know.
Christina, can we stay on script?
Sure.
This is why I have a script.
No problem. There's no, like, you know.
This is why I have a script.
Hallelujah, noon or nothing like that. Midday, no?
ReelWorld Films, because this girl, ReelWorld Films, have you heard about this?
No.
You know what? And this is the great thing about Toronto. Like, this has been going on for 19 years.
I saw that, and I was
First time hearing about
surprised.
It's BIPOC. So BIPOC, I learned, means Black Indigenous people of color. Yes. So this film festival, actually, ReelWorld is, I had a whole bunch of stuff, she already ruined the script, so I'm not following it anymore. So, Selena, you're just going to have to, like,
It's always me, you know. It's
Okay.
always me. I add spice. That's all I'm here for.
This was put on, and we have a guest. We'll get to him in a second. We are going to get to him in a second. He doesn't realize what's going to happen when he comes on today. He has no idea. So, Tonya Williams. Do you remember Tonya Williams?
No. The name is familiar.
So, she's a millennial. So, does anyone remember Young and The Restless?
No, I was a Passions person.
Okay, so this is Dr. Olivia. Anyone who watches Young and The Restless will recognize Dr. Olivia Barber Winters.
Okay.
It aired in over 60 countries.
Yes.
She garnered 2 Emmy nominations and numerous national and international awards.
Okay.
Including 2 NAACP Image Awards and an ACTRA Award of Excellence. So this girl's serious.
Nice. I like her head wrap.
Yeah, the head wrap was dope. That's why I picked that picture. I was like, queening. I like this. So for 40 years, with all her experience
she's Canadian?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what makes it fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, man. She's been running this platform, this ReelWorld Films, to provide access to millennials and people like myself and people like Selena who are into filmmaking.
Okay.
And she allows them to show their skills.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, you know what it is, though? What I like about this is that we're starting to see a lot of talent coming out of Toronto in so many different aspects. Right? That's why I'm happy about this. That's why I had to talk about this. So Selena and I went to the opening night. Selena, did you like it?
Oh, okay, cool. How?
It was.
When was that?
That was last night. It was downtown at the CBC building.
Okay.
It's happening all weekend. So that's why I'm bringing this up today, is because I think if you're interested, first of all,
I feel like you should probably get involved.
Yeah, we need to celebrate, man.
Yeah.
This is cool. Like, I can't believe this year I've seen so many, like, film festivals starring us.
Mm-hmm.
It's made me really, really happy to see
good.
it. Like, we're out there doing some big things.
That's good.
So this is from, actually, thanks for putting that up. This is from the awards ceremony. This is going to be happening on, hold on, the last night, which is the 21st.
Okay.
So they give out filmmaker awards for the most impactful stories that they see. We watched the 25th year of Mitzi Bearclaw, and there was a character in there named Simone.
Oh, okay.
Muskrat.
Wow.
And if you watched it, you'll get that joke. So Simone Muskrat, of course, was a bully.
Of course. Typical.
But she was never wearing clothes.
Questionable.
Yes, but sounds very Simone-like. Okay. But it was really cool, like how they basically spanned out this young woman's life, or her 25th year, where her mom gets sick. Her mom's a miserable woman. That's her. That's Mitzi Bearclaw. So she made headdresses, hats. I'm actually wearing this. It doesn't have no decoration on it, but I'm actually wearing it because of that.
Okay.
She made hats. That was what kept her. She was from a reserve, and she had to go back home because her mom got sick, and her dad called her to come back home, but her mom was really mean to her. But she continued to show love, and at the end, you can see kind of how the love helped. She loses her cousin.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a really, it's sad in certain parts because her cousin was just ill. I don't know what was wrong with him. Selena, do you know what was wrong with him? No idea. Like, he asthma or emphysema or something like that. Something was wrong where he was always getting sick. But she decided, and this is the part that really grabbed me about it, is that she decided that as much as they needed to be there, she had a vision, and she had a goal, and she wanted to make hats, and she wanted to style women all over the world. So she left. She was only there for 1 year, and she brought her mom and dad with her back to Toronto.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it was filmed. It was about Toronto. All type of TTC was mentioned, and Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons wasn't there. I'm lying. So anyhow, you need to go.
Go where?
To this ReelWorld Festival. You just talk about people should support it.
Yeah. I meant more like Selena should submit something.
Not you see this girl?
Me
this is my co-host.
Go there.
This is my co-host.
Yeah, I mean I could put it in the schedule. I guess.
This girl. So when we come back, we actually have 2 interesting stories. I'm gonna let Christina do this one because she should have read the script.
Okay.
Okay. So when we
Coming
come back,
up next, we have 2 interesting segments about 2 extremely important pieces of news that you should know about.
This is why. We'll see you soon on In the Now. This is why.
What are we talking about?
famous spiritual astrologer and psychic, Pandit Sai is born to serve people. He's an expert on palmistry and horoscope. He can handle all problems and give Vedic solutions for business, job, love, marriage, husband and wife problems, children, personal, and many others, including depression. He also performs pujas to clear all sorts of obstacles. Call Pandit Sai and see changes in your life now. 647-766-1419, located at 2895 Derry Road, East Mississauga, Airport Road and Derry.
In a small village close to Uganda's capital Kampala lives a single mother of 42 children.
Malobbaza nagendako mu ddwaliro okusobola okulaba nga neekomya ne baŋŋaana okukoma ne baŋŋamba nti natondebwa nga nnyina amagi mangi ne baŋŋamba nnyongere okuzaala. Naye nze mpulira bulungi kubanga baafuuka famire yange, be bataata bange, be bamaama bange, be basenga, be bajjajja, be buli kimu kyonna.
37-year-old Mariam earns money by selling herbal medicines but struggles to make ends meet.
She gave birth at an early age of 13 years, meaning she was not even able to decide on how many children that she wants because she's first of all a teenager, meaning she's young and ignorant about sexual reproductive health.
Uganda says it wants to improve access to contraception, with 1 in 4 teenage girls falling pregnant.
It is so worrying to see that this woman gave birth to 42 children. But my advice is not the birth control. My advice is the awareness done by the government about the family planning methods.
I agree with that.
Isn't that nuts?
Like, why didn't they stop at like 10? Why do we pick 42?
Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this lady. It's a great question. So this woman is known as the most fertile woman in the world.
God bless her.
Her name is Mariam Nabatanzi, and she birthed 44 children, 2 which died by the time she was 36 years old. So she's under 40 and has had all these children. So she's given birth to 4 sets of twins, 5 sets of triplets, 5 quadruplets, and this is all before the age of 36. Doctors have since prevented her from getting pregnant again.
Now, 42 children.
42 children later. So, dubbed the world's most fertile woman, Nabatanzi was sold into marriage at a young age. So she was only 12 years old when she got married.
Yeah.
Okay, so her first child was like a year later at 13.
Right.
So she's been having these children for years. And it was discovered that she suffers from a rare genetic condition, which I don't know what it's called, that produces an unusually high amount of eggs. Yeah, I see you like, oh, now you're reading the script.
I read it.
Okay. So the now 40-year-old, so she's 40 now, works odd jobs. So I think she like sells zinc and scrap metal, and she works as a hairdresser. So she's very Jamaican, but she has to be because she has 46 children, or 42 children. Mm-hmm. And the sad thing about it is that the dad's gone. Dad bounced. Yeah, so disappointed. And they're all for him. So he has 42 children, which he's not taking care of, and she's doing most of the work. I hope she has a community. What are your thoughts?
I feel like she would have a community. But like the video, what the lady said,
very true,
was how the government needs to more so educate people on awareness as opposed to like pushing birth control. Mm-hmm. And I think like that's super important because I can see how in her community that's something that would be frowned upon.
Yeah.
And so I can totally see like her in-laws like being like, what do you mean? Like this is a great thing. Da 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 da.
42? What does your body feel like after 42?
She looks sad. But she also looks really young. Do you know what I mean?
She's 40.
Yeah, but like I feel that she's okay because she has her family. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she has all her children, them to take care of her.
I feel like
I guess
that's
so.
Okay.
You'll never not want anything. You have 42 children.
Yeah.
Poor thing. Anyhow, next.
That's wild.
So there's been a new collab put out, and they decided to collab shoes with Jesus. I thought you'd like this one. This is, you see, again, if you'd read the script.
I read the script, okay? Miracle water, holy water in Air Forces, like.
So, A pair of, watch this. So a pair of Nike Air Max 97s, they sell for about $160. That's already like a pretty big price tag for anything, for a pair of sneakers. But this Brooklyn company has raised that price point to a whopping $1,425 because they filled the shoes, see that little pocket there, with holy water. Yeah. The water that fills the shoes have been blessed, or they come straight from the River Jordan and was blessed by a priest in Brooklyn. And the highest...
Wait, hold on. Those are actually quite cute.
Really? I thought they were ugly.
I like how the water is actually in, like, okay, so hear me out.
Okay. You hear it.
What if they had some way to keep the water in there? Those are actually really, oh, come on.
So the cross is gold.
Gold,
gold,
or like
gold. It's a gold, actual gold crucifix with Jesus Christ on it. Yeah, and so that's why they're going for like $4,000. And they sold out.
How many were there?
I don't know. There could have only been like 6. They probably sold 6. It's like, oh, we sold out. They never talked about how many.
So are the shoes themselves blessed, or is it just the water?
The shoe, just the water. So just like you're walking on water like Jesus did.
I'm not gonna lie, the photos look dope, but would I personally spend, 2 mortgages on this? No, I wouldn't.
So they gave 6 pairs to some like YouTubers to wear them first before they actually announced them. Yeah. So thoughts out to you guys. Haven't asked you guys to like, share, and subscribe yet, so I'll do that now. And give me your thoughts. You can see her face, not impressed. Would you spend like $4,000 on a pair of shoes just because they're blessed? First of all, who's the priest? I don't even know. Like you're like, and
like I feel like they could have done, like, I don't know. I feel like
I think it should have been blessed by a whole bunch of different religions and called it holy, not just one priest. What if someone who's Muslim wants?
Are we seriously gonna do this?
I'm gonna ask questions though. How does this serve their purpose?
You know what I think?
They should have had a sheikh.
I feel like you could have. I feel like they could have made more money if they had like maybe sent to like an archbishop, or like, you know, like then like a multi-faith release. That could have been good too. They could have made a whole line
release, a line blessed by different religious leaders.
I think that would be.
You guys were thinking small.
Exactly my point.
Thinking small.
Yeah, like I feel like just kind of making it like Christian. I mean, like you could have done like a rabbi one.
But isn't that very North American, very colonial? Just that idea. Just they made it just Jesus. Like people are just gonna buy Jesus shoes.
Yeah, but like that's the dominant faith.
I get it. Very colonial. So.
But it's the dominant faith.
Colonial. Anyhow. So we're gonna move on from this.
Oh my gosh! Let me tell you about the conversation I had.
Okay.
About colonialism.
No, we can't take it there now. Does it match the story? So if it doesn't match the story, I'm not gonna talk about this.
It doesn't match the story.
Okay, then.
But to be fair, you said colonialism, and this was a conversation I had about colonialism. So therefore, really quick. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
This is already not quick. You have 34 seconds.
Okay, did colonialism help the world? Yes or no?
I'm gonna see you guys. I'm not even talking about this right now. That's
I know.
To open up.
I know.
I can't.
And someone in my DM said that it was beneficial.
I can't do this right now. This is not the show. See, you have a show for next week. Not doing this right now.
That was so wild.
When we come back, I'm not doing it, Christina.
He was like, "Yo, they brought us education." I'm like, "Who?" As if we didn't have libraries and stuff beforehand.
That they burnt down, by the way.
Thank you. As if we didn't have paper. As if we didn't have, like, you know what?
All the philosophers came to Africa to study. Just saying. I mean, the big ones, Plato, all of them.
Because honestly,
don't do this right now.
In my DMs, guys, I wish I could share them with you because it's so crazy in there. But we'll talk about it next week.
Can we move on to naked bodies now?
Colonialism. We can even tie it together.
Guys, we'll see you in a few minutes on In the Now. Can't do you.
I'm so serious. Like, you want to see this?
To the woman standing before the mirror, pulling and prodding at the image set before her, running her hands over her stretch marks and poking at her cellulite dimpled skin. Those stretch marks are merely the fingerprints and impressions of the hands of God, pulling and pushing, shaping and molding the clay that forms the goddess that is you. He has waited so patiently for the day when you can finally see your beauty. You are the possessor of the type of beauty that only God could create. For the woman is his best work. You are the embodiment of the forces that mold and shape you to perfection. You are a reflection of his affection, moving all your imperfections, concealing them with cellulite and stretch marks. Merely the fingerprints and impressions of the hands of God. Merely the artist's touch.
So, welcome back, everybody. Okay, hold on. There we go. So, we actually have this photo up. So I want to introduce the gentleman. He's actually setting up for us right now one of his pictures. We're going to talk about the nakedness. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So, Mr. Reynolds Thomas is a visual artist. He creates art that focuses on the theme of self-love, empowerment, and vulnerability through exploration of the female form. The mission with his work is to provide an audience with the opportunity to experience natural beauty and strength through imagery that empowers them to accept their natural selves. Today, he is here to discuss the stories of beauty, vulnerability, and insecurity that his work gives collected from everyday women. And he's still sitting up. You can come up. You can come too. Don't worry. He's doing his thing, Selena. Come on. Come back to us. Yeah, come back. Come back. So I'll put some haste on his life. So he's still sitting up right now. But Mr. Reynolds Thomas is here to talk to us about, I say nakedness, but he has like this poetic thing to it. Would you like some help, sir? He's going to come in. He's going to bring it in. Don't worry. He's going to bring it in. So since he's setting up, Miss Christina, tell us what you think. Since you looked at the script, have you seen his work?
Yeah, I have.
Christina.
I'm looking at it right now. It's right there.
Actually, pass that one. While he's setting up, can you pass that one? We're going to bring this one in and show this one while he finishes setting up. We're going to have to pull that in, my bedroom. No, pull it right in. Pull it right in. Pull it right in.
An original.
Look at the, and this is out of charcoal. I'm going to ask him more
Charcoal on manila paper.
Charcoal on manila paper. This girl has a nice waistline still. Her nails aren't done, though.
Wow.
You didn't do nails?
I don't do nails.
Okay. Tell us when you're done. He's almost done.
That's good.
I'm not going to rush you. Take your time.
Yes.
Take your time. I can relax for a minute while you finish doing all this.
Yes. Drink your
Yes, our sponsors.
They're not sponsors. Give me no money.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're not doing the influencer thing properly, Simone.
Talk to me about it. What am I supposed to do?
What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to create the content, then you share it. And once you continue to do good content and share it, they will pick up your content and share it on their platforms, which are infinitely bigger than our own platforms. And when that happens, then they pay you.
All right, yeah. There we go. Bring it just a little. I'll slide over some more.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, man, this is nice. You did some good work.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I like the frames, not gonna lie. It's very, very beautiful.
Is this gonna block my beautiful face?
Yes.
No, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I can't do that. So I'll just keep it like this. So, Mr. Thomas.
I like that, Mr. Thomas.
Calm down.
Wow.
Just because we have the show today. So tell us about the nakedness that you like to draw. Tell us all about yourself. First of all, tell us about yourself.
Yeah.
Who are you? Where are you from?
My name is Reynolds Thomas. I'm a visual artist. I am from Toronto, but currently living in Oakville with my family. My idea behind the work that I'm creating is really to tell stories and dialogues and capture stories from those who are sort of posing, and give them a voice for something that they felt that they could actually do, whether that be verbally, allowing that body imagery to tell stories of a natural body that they cover and hold to themselves.
Christina said she had questions. So I'm gonna let her take the question.
Yeah,
first.
so my biggest question is, have you ever had pushback from people who have maybe said that you are exploiting the Black female form? Has that ever come into conversation for you?
No, it's never come into conversation.
That's interesting that you even have that question.
Yeah, because like here's from like some of my own like other artist friends. Sometimes they get a lot of heat from people who are saying like, oh, you're like, you know what? I'll say specifically photographers. Photographers get this a lot, where it's like, oh, you know exactly what I'm trying to say, right? So does that similarly happen with you, or is it because you're able to articulate the reason or the meaning behind your work that people don't bring that pushback? Or like, why do you feel that you've been able to like not get that?
I think what it is, it's the story that's being built behind the work.
Okay.
So it's not really just you do an Instagram search and you see a picture
Nakedness.
Picture of a naked body or a nude body. There's a story that's captured from each pose, and all the titles of the poses are actually strategically named based off of those stories.
Okay.
So the one that's over here is called Lightning. Reasoning being that is stretch marks can be interpreted as empowerment of sort of lightning strokes, and this idea that that the natural body is created from God, and it gives you this idea of that power that you get. And this one's called Just Be. It's a really empowering pose where in most cases those who are of a bigger body type would feel insecure and not want to show and exploit what their natural body would look like. And this is somebody who's accepted who they are and is putting it out there for people to see.
Okay, so sorry, Christine, am I in your way?
No.
Interview?
I'm just like, I'm trying to take in some of the things that's going on here. Okay, so what made you choose this type of art? You could have chosen anything. Why this?
The reason why I chose this is I like this idea of well, for one, crafting, and that's why I like using charcoal, because it's a substance that you get really down into it and use your hands to create shadows, and sort of working between this idea, or at least my work works between this idea of contrasting brightness and darkness, and then that making the actual image that you're seeing. But the reason why I like to create these bodies and work with these bodies is this sort of in-depth idea of telling stories from women who have experienced insecurities and had problems with sort of body positivity and accepting what their actual bodies are.
Okay.
Where do you share those stories?
The stories are shared through either exhibitions that I have, or on my Instagram. I'll have a sort of brief synopsis of what the meaning of the piece, but mainly through sort of the annual exhibition that I have. So I've had 2 solo exhibitions that were called A Tour into the Mind of the Abstract, Volume 1 and 2, and that was really a way of sort of encapsulating the thought process of myself being the abstract, and the tour being those who come to view my work. And my last show last year was another solo exhibition called What Makes You Beautiful, and the idea behind that was having 40+ models submit images of themselves. And the idea was to hold a part of their body that made them feel insecure, and then capturing that, having an exhibit, and then showing that this mirror image of what you feel makes you feel insecure actually makes us beautiful as people.
I like
That's
that.
nice.
You almost made me cry.
Oh. I mean, if you still do it, it'd be really good.
Not gonna cry.
It'd be good. It'd be a TV moment.
So when we come back, I'm actually going to dig a little bit deeper, because there's more to this. You chose women. You could have chosen anything else to draw, but you chose women for a reason. So there's a story there.
There's a story.
There's a story, and we're gonna get that story. We're gonna talk about nakedness when we get back.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity and our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
My name is Trish Curling, and I am an online coach, personal trainer, and yoga teacher, and your new host of Shaping Life, which is all about understanding that we have the ability and the control to take charge of our health and wellness. But we can't do it alone, and I can't wait to sit down with the best in the industry. Please tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. live here on the TCN Network.
Okay, people tuning in, can men wear pink? Let us know in the comments section down below.
Gosh.
Can men wear pink? And like that whole phrase, real men, like that's bad, Simone. You know this.
Bad men don't wear pink.
You have a problem with fuchsia?
They wear salmon. This is my point. I was just trying to make a point. There's a distinction.
What's the point?
Between pink and salmon.
Yes.
Real bad man can wear a salmon.
They can wear salmon and they can wear
agree
pink.
a little bit right now? Just a little bit. You agree?
No,
I don't
they wear
have
any
pink
color
or
you
salmon.
want.
You
Like,
see? Bad men don't wear pink.
You know what?
Or salmon.
They wear
don't
mustard.
Get tied down into gender norms.
They
okay?
wear mustard. The fact that you just referred to your shirt as mustard. Christina, get over it. You're going to be fine. Guys, welcome back. So, honestly, I do appreciate you being here. You bring a little, you bring a little spice.
Thank you.
You do bring a little
so
spice.
So do I have to like still chop onions or no?
You're still chopping onions. That's part of the whole
I'm from the
cooking
Spice
process.
Island. Are you from the Spice Island?
Grenada?
I'm from Ghana, so Gold Coast.
You're Canadian? Anyhow.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. Love
Yeah,
Canadians.
what was that, Simone?
Love Grenadians. Love them.
Wow.
So, the story.
That's interesting.
The story. Let's hear. You chose women's bodies. That's what you chose. What is the story? What's your fascination with women's bodies? I'm gonna go there with you on this.
Yeah.
What is your fascination?
It all starts when I was a young boy. No, that's not
It
true.
does start there. Yes, it does. Let's start it.
The story behind it is I've always been blessed to have strong women around me. So I named my mom, my wife, my aunts and my sisters. I've always had this idea of what a strong woman looks like in the household. Or sort of the household and people that I meet have been, and then with that story sort of this encapsulates this idea of what does that power look like. Mm-hmm. And then myself as an artist, I feel that it's our job or role, or if you want to call it that, to find what these sort of stories are and create an imagery that can be depicted through visual arts and showcase what that looks like from your perspective. So that's my idea behind it. I chose bodies, and well, I'll say it's not something I've always done. I've always had this idea of working through figurative works. I also do sort of abstract paintings, but my charcoals are mainly focused on the body because of this idea of crafting and building and what you can do with charcoal. So it's sort of that medium being something that you build, and the stories that are creating from that medium is sort of all really plays in hand in hand with that as well. So crafting with charcoal, also crafting, trying to find those stories through dialogues and conversation, and then creating that final piece that encapsulates everything that we've gone through that.
You know what I could totally see for you? Like you could do like a book, like the photo and then the full story from that person.
Is Tim Hortons gonna sponsor us?
Tim Hortons, what you saying though? Diversity, inclusivity,
I'm down.
Equity. What's good? I think it's like I feel like that.
Yeah, that's
would be so dope.
That is definitely the next plan for me. What I want to have.
You know, like you have like the piece and then the story behind it, and then that person's like reflection on like actually like I would like love to see like what was that person's what did they think when they saw, like you said, that piece that they felt.
That would have been good to hear their stories through it.
Yeah.
Guy, royalties. Listen, we'll discuss that
honestly,
after, okay?
seriously.
We'll deal with all of that.
I could totally see your work in like some type of like photo book like
that. Man.
Yeah. That's a game plan. So we'll make it happen.
Tim Hortons, what you saying?
I read it all wrong. I just thought you were a gallus there.
A gallus?
When I saw this, I was like, this man just love Oman.
Just love Oman?
That's it. This man just
That
So
does
can
not look like a face on
I was
my-
like, no, I was like, this guy's one of those guys you see at the club, like, yo, I'm an artist, yo, can I paint your body, yo?
Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I asked that question.
Look at that. Look at this.
Well, that is not. I'm capturing like the idea behind it. So
So was there a
cellulite-
woman standing in front of you grabbing your butt?
Cellulite.
Yes. Well, this one's from an image, but I have images that are also from live drawings.
But do you see what I'm saying? This is why I thought you were a gallus.
Yeah, but what's the messaging behind it? Is it really just why? The reason that I like to capture this is not the image that you're seeing before you. It's the why.
It's the story.
It's the story. So why?
You can
why
learn
do
a
you
lot
wanna-
about someone if you put that in front of someone. Like, tell me what you see.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
interesting.
So what's the story behind it? How do you feel? How does this make you feel? Do you? And then for those who are viewing this, other women who are viewing this, what do you see in this image? Do you see yourself? Do you see somebody you know? Or how does this make you feel? So those are the questions that I ask. And that's like the whole
Can't
idea
answer
behind.
those questions right
That's the answer. That's like the whole idea behind the question, what makes you beautiful?
Ah, Christina, your thoughts? What do you think about that picture? What do you see when you saw that picture? Put that back up, Selena.
I thought it was really cool.
That's what you have. That's the adjective you have after all of
Yeah,
it.
you know
Cool.
what? Okay, all right. Here's why.
She has
Okay.
better hands.
She's better
Here's
hands?
why. Okay, so
Note to self, I gotta find people with prettier hands. Right?
really,
You guys watch Seinfeld? Man hands? You don't like that?
You're old.
No, like
I-
I love the shading. Like I, have to say that. Like the shading, like
Yeah, your
I
work is
really,
incredible.
Really, really like it.
It's incredible.
I feel like she looks so soft. Or he. You know, I think like they look soft.
This is a she. You don't hear this man talk about woman's female
You know what?
form?
You have, you know,
She didn't read the script. I'm
no,
so sorry.
I said they, to be fair. I said they.
I'm so sorry.
Because you never know what people identify as. You know, this is an inclusive show, you know. We're diverse and equitous or whatever the word
Listen,
is.
you can make this an inclusive show, but our guest was drawing woman. You understand?
As I was saying, like I feel like the
There's a
shading
W in there somewhere.
is very beautiful. I felt like when I see the work, I feel nice. I really do feel nice. And nice is not a bad word. It's a word that I feel people always want to like add like this extravagance to some things, but sometimes something just speaks to you on a level that's personable.
Okay.
And that's what I feel about your work.
Look at this
It's
one.
personable.
This one's beautiful. So tell us about this one.
Yeah.
This one was done for Breastfeeding Awareness Week, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like this. This one's really nice. And the fact that you get this detail with charcoal, it's incredible. So what's coming up for us? Where can people find you? What's coming up next? Maybe Christina and I can come to a charcoal drawing class or something. Do you have those?
I do.
See?
So that's where I was about to jump right into my plug and all that.
Yeah, plug it.
Of course.
Plug
So,
away.
next Tuesday, I run
that's
it's real close. It's like, they're like, yeah, we're gonna be checking my schedule. All of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, next Tuesday, well, it's monthly. I run a life drawing drop-in in Port Credit. It's called
Ooh,
Figuration.
fancy.
I know. Oh my God.
It's,
Port
it's the whole,
Credit.
it's the whole experience, you know. It's called Figuration Life Drawing Sessions. The idea behind the name is really encapsulating that same story I'm talking about, the dialogue. Figuration, by definition, means the ornamentation of lines and shapes to make a form. So Figuration is entitled that for that specific reason. And it's a life drawing sort of drop-in workshop with a little bit of twists. That we had sort of wine and refreshments and conversation. See how wine just makes you turn around really quick. So wine and refreshments is added on to it, and it's just an open space for those conversations, those same conversations of vulnerability, empowerment, and just really an open forum for that. So that's next Tuesday, October 22nd, Port Credit at 299 Lakeshore East. I'll see you there, Pixie Blue Studio.
Yes, it's called Pixie
Blue Studio.
There's a lot of work that you do. I creeped his Facebook page this morning.
Okay.
Doing my research like you're supposed to.
Yeah, I creeped his Instagram.
Good.
So what's good?
Yeah. I have a show that I'm doing later today.
Oh, you have more things that you're doing.
Yeah. So a little show today in partnership with the CAMH Engage Foundation.
Okay.
So it's the annual fundraiser that they have called the Breakthrough Gala. And the idea behind it is they have researchers who are presenting on their findings and the idea behind like the behind the scenes idea through science, what causes mental health and addiction, and sort of what that looks like from a sort of physiological standpoint. So what I'm doing there is I'm curating an arts experience with 3 different artists, and the research that the researchers are presenting on, the artwork is actually going to be a reflection of those pieces. So whether it be one particular
is it
artist,
like a live drawing type of thing?
it's going to be a live painting that's done
Ooh.
throughout the night.
Nice.
One particular artist is going to be working on the scientist whose focus is on the physiological sort of waypoint of what the brain looks like when it's going through sort of that fight or flight state of mental health and mental health illness. So he's going to be working off of that idea, and then 2 artists are going to be following that same sort of structure.
What are you doing?
I curated the experience. So I'm there as sort of one of the sponsors, and as well as a few other partners that we have to make this come into play.
Well, young man, honestly, good for you. Well, you're not young, too young.
Good for you.
Can I set aside for I'm not young no more?
Boy. But I am very impressed with the work that you've done, and impressed in the sense that you have a large collection of work. You've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, definitely.
How are you doing this for?
Well, I've been drawing and painting for about 18 years.
Yeah, man. You have a collection, and I've seen some of your work before. But you know when you see something, but you don't realize who it is.
Yeah.
So when I was going through it, I'm like, I've used these in some of my posts that I even use on Instagram. Sometimes I've used some of your writing, some of your work. So we have to go.
Before I grew a beard.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, this is when you're younger.
It was last year.
Wow. I'm just saying. Your work is, it's incredible. And we really thank you for taking the time to come.
Thanks for having me.
I really appreciate you. Guys, hit them up. We have to support our local artists.
That is true. Buy an original piece, people.
Buy an original piece. They start off
prints?
at 65, I see, some of your pieces.
Do you do prints?
I do prints. The
Yeah,
prints will
buy
start
a print.
Yeah,
buy a print, or buy an original piece.
Research.
As
support.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas
is around the corner.
Christmas is around the corner. And it is a good idea. Again, you can be original and just buying someone clothes or getting them a gift card. Boring. Get them something that they'll always remember because it came from you and it's personalized. So they'll be the only one who has it. That's the incredible part
That's
about
the thing
it.
about art. It's the one gift that never loses any value and it continues to tell you stories as
always.
As you
it always
look at
appreciates.
every time you look at it, there's something new with it, although it's the exact same image. Now you get somebody a car that depreciates, they have to get a new one. This piece of work that really resonates with somebody, or resonates with you as a gift that you're giving to somebody, will always have a story to tell.
Fantastic. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me, man.
Guys, in the now, again, comment, share if you have anything to say. Christine, you have anything to say before we go? Keep it limited. That's good. I don't have anything to say, actually. Okay. You guys have a wonderful Friday, and next week, I have a special surprise for you. Christina is going to be chopping onions, meaning that she's actually putting the show together. That's right.
Y'all pray for me, please.
It's going to be fantastic. I'm just going to sit in the back like
this. If you could do it fast as well, that'd be great.
Anyhow, guys,
I appreciate it.
Have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the weather. It was freezing, but now it's a little bit warmer.
It's nice today.
Yeah, it's a good day. Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.